Where I am now, I'm in a special place of tender warm embrace. Where I am now. Where I am now, I'm better than before. I'm through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place of tender warm embrace. Where I am now.
Good morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And I tell you what, I am so glad to be here in the land of the living. Hi, I'm Yolanda Hinton, host of FYI Morning Show Live. I tell you what, before we go any further, let me welcome Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and how you doing over here? TikTok. TikTok is on and popping. Jeanette, good morning. Dr. Mylara, how are you, love? Ooh, underscore la la 93 is over here with us. I tell you what, you all are here. I want to say thank you for joining me already. Thank you for your support. Guess what? What is this? It is on Friday. So glad to be here. And so glad it is the weekend. Andre Samuels, how are you? Jeanette, so good to see you all up here. Make sure you all like, share, comment, and subscribe. And please go over to the newest channel on YouTube at FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton. And you can always go to Crystal Records One, CRISTO Records One. And like, share, comment, subscribe, follow us, and I promise I will follow you back. What are you all going to do for the weekend? What do you have planned? Anything interesting? Anything fun? I got quite a bit to do this weekend, and I'm going to enjoy weekend. Of course, you know, Mother's Day is Sunday, so, you know, Mother's Day is always a wonderful, wonderful time. And I am definitely looking forward to spending time with my children and just having a great, great weekend. The weather here right now is it's going to be about 68 degrees, which is not bad. I'll take 68 any day. And we can expect it to warm up a little bit more during the weekend, which I am very, very glad about. A little bit of rain possibly on Sunday, but I tell you what, I'll take a little bit of rain too as well. Let's welcome our sponsors, which you can go to www.beardgods.com, BEARDGODZ.com. Check it out. Along with Bullvic Academy, go to www.bullvicacademy.com. That's BULVIC academy.com. Check them out and let them know that, hey, you heard about them on FYI Morning Show Live. Guess what I have for you all this morning? I actually have our Fun Friday current job list. Look, folk losing job left and right. Folk need jobs left and right. And what do I do here on FYI Morning Show but bring you jobs, great salaries, great positions, and here they are. We have the budget analysts needed for Tidewater Community College Workforce Solutions. Also, they need a grant writer at the Workforce Solutions as well. Then we have the Elizabeth River Project, which needs an engagement manager. I'm going to try to take this slow. I don't want to go too fast. I'm going to say that again. Elizabeth River Project needs an engagement manager. We also have the Hampton Roads Community Action Program. They need a chief financial officer, and also the Virginia Beach Neptune Festival. You all look waiting for the warm, waiting for fun, and a whole lot of things here in the Hampton Roads area. They need a director of development. You got those skills, you all check them out. Let's go back to the Hampton Roads Workforce Council, which they need emerging workforce program coordinator. You know, some of you all qualify for these jobs, and some of you all may want to relocate here to the Hampton Roads area. But guess what? Some of these jobs are also online. You can do them wherever you are, no matter what state you're in. You can actually get these jobs. I'm going to tell you how you can access these jobs in a minute, but let's continue with the list. Suffolk Public Library, they need a library associate part-time, okay? They also need a library services coordinator part-time, a library associate full-time, library teen space coordinator part-time, okay? That's the Suffolk Public Library. Now, these jobs are already posted online, so don't you fret, don't you worry. On my page on LinkedIn, there are different spots where you all can access this list, okay? So we have the Children's Center. They need an HR recruiter, IT manager, a bus monitor, bus driver, and many, many more positions. You can go to the Children's Center online, www.childrencenter.com. Eggleston Services, they need an industrial maintenance technician, employment specialist, Beacon House unit coordinator, engineer as well. We also have the Planning Council, which needs a respite assistant part-time. The Catholic Charities of Eastern Virginia, they need a guardianship case manager. That's needed. I'm going to say that again. Catholic Charities of Eastern Virginia, they need a guardianship case manager. The Planning Council, they need director of development and marketing. If you're a marketing person, if you can direct their development and marketing position, you can fill that position. That's the Planning Council. All right, we have the Virginia Beach Community Development Corporation. That's campaign manager needed. And the Planning Council, again, needs a respite support specialist. We have Arts Connect Virginia. I don't think I've heard of that one, but we have it. They need a program manager. And all those who like animals, there's the Virginia Zoo, which need a development specialist. Let's go to Senior Services of Southeastern Virginia. They need home delivered meals coordinator, housing stabilization specialist, case management option counselor. That's needed for Southeastern Virginia Senior Services. We also have Virginia Museum of Contemporary Art. They need an art camp assistant. They need a manager of membership and strategic partnership. Also, there's the Virginia Zoo again, which needs a director of human resources. Check that out, y'all. Let's go to Judeo-Christian Outreach Center, which they need a hunger relief manager. Okay, and we have Virginia Beach Neptune Festival. They need a community outreach and volunteer coordinator. Elizabeth River Project. They need a learning barge educator. Then we have the YWCA. They need a director of human resources. They need a support services manager. They need a data storytelling and impact reporting intern. And we also have the Children's Center, which needs an occupational therapist, speech language pathologist, and a preschool program director, center based coordinator. These are our job lists. Go on my page, Yolanda Hinton on Facebook. You can also access it on the fan page, Yolanda Hinton fan page, FYI page, IFYI page. You can go to LinkedIn. You can go to Young Women Achievement Success page. It's up there. It is there everywhere. Anything associated with Yolanda Hinton, Crystal Records, FYI, you will find it there. Check out these jobs. Some of these jobs, like I said, you don't have to be in the city. You don't have to be in the state of Virginia to access these jobs. Go online, get a list, go to their website, and see if you qualify, see if you fit in, see if it's something that you can do right where you are. But those that are in Hampton Roads, Virginia, or the Virginia area, make sure you all check them out. These jobs are up here available. They have some great salaries. Some of them are like $55,000 to $60,000 a year. I know the one that is Virginia MOCA. That's the manager of membership and strategic partnership. That is something that you all can check out. Virginia Museum of Contemporary Art. That job is available. So look, let me say hi to some more of our friends. Nurse BSN Henneman, what's going on? Rogue, I think that's it, Rogue. Forgive me if I am not pronouncing it exactly right. Let's see, who else is here? We got quite a few. Jay, how are you? J Rock, hello. How are you? Tamish underscore Tarrant, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Forgive me if I've got it right. Monet, I think that's part of it. Fully, let's see, fully ARPFWJACE. Jaquita 86, hello. Jules Santiago, I'm not gonna mess up all these names now. Let's see, Deborah, hello. Aquita, hello. KZ Ryder, hello. Morgan Moore, hello. Camilla, hello. Thermos, let me see, let me try this one. Thermos, okay, A Black, I think that's what it is, but I'm not sure. Weiner, DUME, just so many folk on. I hope my friend Sheila Robbins is over there on Facebook Live. You all that's on Instagram, when I see you, I will shout you out. Yeah, so look, it's Friday, it's Fun Friday. So glad to be here. Look, I was off on Wednesday and I was off. Why? Because I decided to just take a break because I had a very special outing on Wednesday evening, which was going to see Disney, The Lion King, with my Young Women Achieving Success Mentoring Program. And I want to tell you all a little bit about that. But we had a marvelous time. We took not only them, but a group of our friends went as well. We had a great time, great seats, great everything. It was just great everything. I don't know if you all have not seen it or not, or no, seen it yes or seen it no, but I'm definitely going to tell you all about it. But this is FYI's Fun Friday segment. What's under, not what's under your heart, what's in your closet? What's in your closet? This is women's issues, and so much to talk about when it comes to women, Uh, I love this segment because it gives me a chance to highlight a lot of things that women do, a lot of careers that women are in, a lot of issues that they go through, all kind of things concerning women. And it always gives me a joy to be able to, talk on this segment on Fun Friday. So anyway, I want to get back to Young Women Achieving Success, which is a mentoring program for girls that are the age of 11 on up to 18. And it is a mentoring program that started 2006 in Chesapeake, Virginia. I started there as a part of the nonprofit organization Crystal Community Development Corporation, which started in 2004. It's a 501c3 organization, and definitely it's here to do a lot of great things in the community. And one of the things that we do is the mentoring program, Young Men and Women Achieving Success program. But the Young Women Achieving Success program is a program that's been going on for quite some time. As a matter of fact, this year is 20 years. Can you believe it? I have seen girls grow up right before my eyes. I mean, I remember when I first started, I remember the young ladies there. You should see them now. They're mothers, they're wives, they are military, they're in business for themselves. They've been in college. They got, I don't know how many degrees. They are flourishing and they are doing quite well. They have well, every time I see them, and I don't see them all the time, the ones that first started out, but I see them like online, and sometimes I would see them out if they're still here in uh, the city. And it's just a joy. And they always tell me how much the Young Women Achieving Success program has meant to them. That's just, oh, that's key for me. That is just marvelous that they can really look at what the Young Women Achieving Success program have done, and they can really smile and be happy that it has made a great impact on their lives. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I have a new group this year. It was 2025-26 because we started in October 2025 for this new group, and took them out and showed them a wonderful production at the Chrysler Hall here in Norfolk, Virginia. And it was absolutely so good. It didn't make sense. I mean, it was just really, really a good production. Now, I know you all have probably seen The Lion King in many forms. They had the movie, they've had plays all over the place. They've had all kind of things in the schools. I've gone to one in the school where they really did a great job and a great production. This one is professional Lion King on Broadway, and they brought it here to Hampton Roads, and it was absolutely awesome. It is widely praised as a gorgeous, gasp-inducing spectacle using inventive puppetry and vibrant colors to transform the animated film into a visual tapestry. I'm telling you, when you sit there and it first starts, they come out the woodwork and they come out so fierce, ferocious, so beautiful, and it is just something to behold. Live orchestra, great singers. They're really singing. They're not lip syncing now. They're not sitting there, just letting the tape sing for them. It's real music. I mean, real live music. That's what I mean. And they are performing so well. Everything looks so good. Like it says, the puppetry is just on point. The designs are on point. You just feel like you are somewhere in some animated, beautiful, beautiful place, and a place you just want to stay there. It is just that fabulous. It is a wonderful, wonderful show. Um, and people are definitely raving about this Lion King. You know, my girls really, really got into it. I had one girl when she came out of it, she just cried. She just couldn't believe something so beautiful and so wonderful. You know, the puppetry, the costumes, um, it shows ingenious and just it shows it in such a great light. It just is unbelievable. And I hope you all get a chance to go when it comes to your city. It goes all around. It's been here before. And I took a group of girls maybe 10 years ago. And it was just as this time around, I think I've seen it in a greater light because it was absolutely something to behold. The song choices, the uh, the multicultural group of actors and the orchestra, a live orchestra is just amazing. The place, Chrysler, is really a lovely place, and it just made the ambiance, just everything, just stand out. It's a must see. I give it more than a 10 because it is really so professionally done, so Broadway, so it just depicts the whole story of the Lion King. They've done a wonderful job. Clap, clap, my hands just go out for them. It is just really great, 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 great. Yes. So look, you all, like I said, if you get a chance to get out there, it is not something that you can just sit on. Uh, it is something that keeps your attention the whole time. It is nothing that, you know, you're going to sleep on, you're going to fall asleep and wake up on. It's not like that. It's just got so much, you know, the scenic designs are beautiful. Um, it's just, I can't even describe it. And then at the end, it leaves you in awe, like, ooh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. So please go see it. Um, Again, Young Women Achieving Success, and I had others with me. I had my daughter and son with me and other guests, and we absolutely had a wonderful time. My son was so thankful because he did not know what to expect. He hadn't been there at all. He hadn't seen the production ever. Him and my grandson and my daughter, you know, just really enjoyed the whole show. I'm glad that I could give them, along with the Young Women Achieving Success, that experience. And speaking of Young Women Achieving Success, we are finished for the year, but for this phase of we follow the school year, so the school year is just about over. So we are over until the school year comes back. We start in October, and anybody that's in this area, you are more than welcome to have your daughter to be a part of the program. All you have to do is get in touch with me. I'll give you all that information a little bit later, and you can reach out, find out more about the program. You know, if you want a brochure or see the things that we do in the program, I can definitely get you those things. Right now, it is a free program. And yes, we do things like that along with other things. And again, you can reach out. I can talk with you about the program. You got to be 11. The girls have to be 11 to 18 years old. And you have to be diligent in bringing them on Wednesdays. We are Wednesdays in Chesapeake, Virginia at 6 o'clock. And like I said, we follow the school year. When the school year's in, we're in. When they take breaks like Christmas and Thanksgiving, we're off. Spring break, we're off. But other than that, we just carry on and we do so many things. So if you all have girls and you feel though they need a sisterhood, that would be a really, really good place to start. Also, we just make sure we'll develop them as young leaders. This is not something they just having a good ball, just a fun time. We take them out, we do a lot of fun things, but we take this serious, like I said, to develop them as young leaders, to work along with parents in school, to really help them to understand themselves, understand others, because we talk about interpersonal relationships. And we help them discover who they are, their talents, and we just try to, get under these girls and support. It's a great support system for our young ladies, and hopefully, according to them and parents and others, that we do a good job in doing that. We have facilitators that help out and contribute to the program. We have speakers. We have, a site which really helps us to be able to have a consistent place. Like I said, it's been 20 years, a consistent place for them to come and to grow and be a part of something really spectacular. So you all, if you want to get in touch with me, you can always inbox me, but I will give you email information where you can contact me and find out more about the program. Please, if you don't have any youngins, if you don't have any children, your neighbor might have one. Your relatives may have a daughter or granddaughter. You may have somebody that you come across in the workplace that has a daughter that maybe be a daughter that is someone that would like to, be a part of a really nice a program and to get involved. They have a lot of after school programs. I do understand that this is an after school program. It just has a site outside of the school. And so we would love to have your daughter to be a part of it. Now, with our Young Men Achieving Success, we were in the school at this, the schools first, and then a recreation center. COVID came, and now we are doing things for them off and on, like the trips. We took a few of them on this trip, seeing the Lion King, but off and on we do things for them until we can get back to getting them in a site where we can have, a group of young men. But sometimes you don't have to have a site, especially when you're doing things like giving away scholarships, which that's what Crystal Community has done. Scholarships for young men, helping them to get books and things like that in college, or whatever they need, clothes or whatever, that's been provided. Like I said, there are outings that we take them on, and just providing things for them that they need, sometimes without the site. Just because we're not at a site with the Young Men Achieving Success program, that does not mean that the Young Men Achieving Success program is not doing what it do. It is definitely still on point. But anyway, get in touch with me. I'll give you the email address a little bit later, but you can inbox me right here, wherever you are on all these platforms here, and say, hey, give me more information. I would love to get my daughter into something special. So anyway, again, it's Fun Friday. What are you all going to do for the weekend? Anything special? If you're going to do anything special, put it in the chat. Let me know what you all are going to do. I know what some of you all are going to do. Some of you all, which probably all of you all, are going to be celebrating. What you going to celebrate, y'all? You're going to be celebrating Mother's Day. Yay! I tell you what, Mother's Day, Mother's Day, Mother's Day. I love Mother's Day when it comes around. Today we give tribute to moms. We thank our mothers for bringing us in the world, and not just bringing us in the world, for who they are. Words can't even sometimes describe what a mother is, what a mother does. And today we just thank God for Mother's Day coming up on Sunday. I hope you all get a chance to be with your mother, take her out, enjoy her, love on her, and tell her how much she's done for you as a mom. Now, some moms, like my mom, is not here physically, but she is definitely here in my heart. And I want to give tribute to my mother for being a beautiful mom, a praying woman, a prayerful woman. She's 4 feet 11, had 7 children. My dad died tragically in New York, and my mother carried on raising us and doing a great job at that. Um, when I think about her, I think about her in so many ways. First of all, like I said, a praying woman, really, absolutely, absolutely. I also think of her as someone that really just nurtured us as far as uh, food. She was the greatest cook in the whole wide world. Also, she was wise. She was fearless. Fearless. She didn't take no stuff for nobody. She wasn't scared of not one soul. I had never seen nobody like it in my life. I was like, now you're not scared of nobody. Not scared of nobody. She was never fearful of any soul, not one soul. She was not a shy person. She was talkative. She was a person that could write, speak. She loved storytelling. I would sit back and I would hear her, my grandmother, my aunties, and my sisters and them, because they also were very linguistic. They also, loved to talk, but they also told stories about, their past and coming up and things like that. And I was really in awe of how fearless she was, how she interacted with people of all races, how she was really outspoken. Mm. My mother was very outspoken, very, 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 and very, very outspoken, and did not take nothing from nobody. She had a way about her. And you had to be like that. If you're raising 7 children on your own, first going through a tragedy, losing, her husband, my father, and you had to have, a really strong demeanor. You had to really, uh, you know, work at being strong to carry us on, to keep us going. Some of us was very young. I think my 2 oldest sisters were teenagers, just coming into their preteens when my father died. And she just brought us back here to Virginia. We lived in Brooklyn, New York. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. And she brought us back here to Virginia to be a part of the trees, which I consider the trees my aunts, my grandmother, my grandfathers, both sets, had so many aunts and uncles. And she brought us here and we got to know them. We really got to know them. I didn't know them at all like that. Maybe a few would come to Brooklyn and stay a little bit. But when she brought us here back to Virginia, that's when I got a chance to know the family. She was very, very close with her mother. Very, very close. We came and for 1 year lived with my grandmother until my mother and my grandmother both decided to buy houses. And they bought their houses right next to each other. That's how close they were. She loved her mother. She adored her mother. Adored her. My grandmother was in our lives from the moment we came here to Virginia, right next door. And I'm laughing because my grandmothers used to keep an eyeball on us like a hawk. You could breathe, you could move. That woman was right there looking out the window. I mean, everything. She would come over in the morning, or my mother would go over there, in the morning, and the family would get together, aunts and uncles, every weekend. I'm talking about every weekend. They didn't miss a weekend. So it was really a joy to see my mother and my grandmother relationship, how they interacted with one another. It was nothing that they wouldn't do for one another. It was just beautiful. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. And so, like I said, I came up watching my mother. I came up watching her, how she maneuvered in life, the needs. She would need get our needs met. She would participate with us in anything we need for school. She was on us like white on right, and she was a disciplinarian. She was 4'11", and everything in the house was taller than her. But I tell you what, she didn't play. You didn't play with my mom. My mom was not that tight that you could get away with anything. She was very, she was strict in the sense of, she was flexible now, but in the sense of discipline and right and wrong, she didn't play. She, you was going to get it. You was going to get it. You was going to get it. But we love our mom, and we were right there. She was right there. And we learned to love one another because she, kept us together in that little huddle, all 7 of us. So we really became close with one another as a result of my mom. I've seen her cry maybe once or twice. I could imagine her, like I said, after my father's death, going through some things. There were times when she would get a little frustrated, and but she would seek God with every fiber of her being. She would always seek God. That was her position. That was her position. And not only that, oh my goodness, my mother took us to church all the time. Woo! Every time the door opened, as a matter of fact, Jesus. Every time the door opened, up there we had to be. And as coming up young, it's like, now really, are you serious? But that was her support system. That was her anchor. She had to be in the church, the house of God, because that was her survival. Prayer and all that was her survival. Do you hear me? That was her anchor. That's what she held on to help her through life. I can imagine it was not easy. And moms take on a great responsibility. There are moms now raising children that and the father's right there in the city and won't do nothing. That's hard. That's hard. You watching them, you raising kids, and the father, your children, ain't nowhere to support, but he's right there. You can see him right across the street. Sometimes he's raising other families. And mothers have to go through that. Mothers have to, sometimes go through heartache and pain. But they are great role models. And listen to me, listen to this. Even if you feel like your mother won't worth 2 cents, because a lot of people, not a lot of people, but there are some people that feel like it. Somebody stood in the gap as a mother to you. It could have been your grandma. It could have been your auntie. It could have been your big sister. It could have been a neighbor. God did not leave you without someone to carry on and care for you as a mother. And so when we tribute mothers, we tribute those that stood in the gap. You got a lot of grandmas that are raising children. Their children, their daughters or their sons are not there. And grandmas, we have to really give tribute to grandmas as mothers. because they are definitely there when the parent can't be there. If the parent is incarcerated, yes, some mothers get incarcerated, some mothers get on drugs, some mothers are in the street, some mothers crackhead, some mothers are just messed up or mentally ill, some mothers. But I tell you what, when there are mothers that can't do, there are others that can. There are mothers that can. If that mother passes away, there's somebody that can. I have a young woman, her daughters are in the uh, Young Women Achieving Success. She facilitates with me. And her best friend, her sister, she calls her sister, her best friend passed away, and she's raising from a baby her friend's daughter, just like it was her own. And the child is thriving. The child, the young little girl, she's a little girl, and she has been sick, but uh, Miss Destiny is there and really, really nurturing this child. So sometimes a mom is not there. Sometimes a mom can't be there. But there's somebody that's always standing in that place of a mom. So don't fret. If if I'm talking and you say, oh, you had a good mother, mine didn't. Mine didn't give me no love, won't pay me no mind. I bet you grandma was there. I bet you auntie was. I bet you somebody there for you, a teacher or somebody was there for you, showing you the love that you needed because God allowed someone to care for you. Well, I was in the system. That's right. You were in the system because God was protecting you from someone that couldn't do for some reason or another, didn't have the strength, and you got into the system. But you know what? Sometimes people get in the system, and later on, mom can be there. Later on, mom can get back in her place. That child will grow up and still have kind of like a nightmare experience of being abandoned. But some of them that I know come to really love their mother. They give their mother a second chance and things like that. And speaking of a second chance, for you mothers that are out there and you haven't done right for your children, your position now is to repent, ask God to forgive you. And there are some times where mothers are able to, have that second chance with their children. But it's time for you to look at yourself and say, I didn't do a good job. Just admit, I didn't do a good job. I wasn't there. I've heard women say it. I wasn't there. Grandma was there, or mama was there, or somebody was there, but I wasn't there. The position that you can hold right now, Jason, say, Lord, forgive me for not being there. Lord, forgive me not doing what I was supposed to do. Lord, forgive me because I couldn't manage. I didn't have the capacity to take care of children. Lord, forgive me that I just came into the world and I just couldn't cope. I had issues. Just ask God to forgive you for letting your children, just go through so much trauma, because that's what happens a lot of times. Children go through trauma, they lose their mom, or mom don't care, or mom can't care. Mom nowhere to be found. Mom may be locked up, like I said. Mom might be at the career. Oh, it's my career. Ain't paying no children no mind. It's all about that career, making that money. Sometimes they have to make that money. Ain't nobody else there to do it. They've been, abandoned by fathers. Sometimes daddy, sometimes, and mom got to get out there and do it. So I'm just saying, if you feel in your heart that, you just wasn't that type of mother, then just ask God to forgive you and ask God to help you to be better, and ask God to help to heal your children. And thank that one that stood in the gap for you. Sometimes they resent those that are in the gap. You see it a lot. It's like, okay, yeah, you have my kids, they call you mama, and you resent that because you didn't do what you're supposed to do or couldn't do. But like I said, just ask God to forgive you and appreciate those that have taken the time to nurture your children and help them to come out the crises that you put them in. I mean, that's just facts, y'all. Y'all don't look at me crazy. I'm telling you the truth. Everybody can celebrate this beautiful day, but there are some that have not done the job that they should. And sometimes it's fault of their own, and sometimes it's no fault of their own. But guess what? Children suffer sometimes when there isn't that parent in the household to show them the love, for whatever reason. So, anyway, moms, oh my goodness. So, moms, they are role models. They are our rock, our strength, our grace, our lawyers, our doctors, our teachers, our safe place. They are our friends. They are enemies sometimes. They're hard, they're soft, they're lovely, they're beautiful, they're mean, they whip us, they get on our nerves. And I'm just telling you the truth. And sometimes it's just like that, But moms, you can't, it's nothing like a mother's love. It's nothing like a mother's love. That woman that brought you in the world, that cares for you, when you couldn't care for yourself. Let's start with that. She brought you in the world. She carried you for 9 months, brought you into the world, and she takes care of you, wipe your little boo-boos, and she prays for you. She feeds you. She takes you everywhere you need to go till you can fly on your own. Woo! She's got to teach you. She got to show you strength. She shows you weakness. She shows you how amazing you are. She shows you so much. And she's trying to survive herself. She has a journey. She's nurturing you and me and others, but she has a journey. She's trying to survive as a person. She's trying to be a well-rounded individual. She's still growing along with trying to grow children. She does so much. And I'm going to tell you who loves mothers: sons. Sons love moms. Most sons love their mothers. It is just amazing how they feel about mom. Daughters love their mother, of course. Sons have this special love. I don't know, it's just unreal. The bond. It's a beautiful, beautiful bond. It is so beautiful. I have a son and I love him. He loves me and I know he loves me. That's the thing about it. I know it. I know he loves his mom. They honor mothers. Their sons honor their mom. Sons confide in their moms. Sons give to their moms. Sons welcome, words from their mothers. They welcome to be taught. They welcome to be close. They welcome, to really, really lift one another up. A son will lift you up. A good son will lift you up. He will show you who you are. He will look in your eyes and tell you how you are. He will appreciate you. He's usually very compassionate and, just right there to care, to show grace and kindness to you. I remember my son being just being that type of person that would show me life in a beautiful way. He would just show me a reflection of the things that I taught him. I would see in him, coming out of him, growing up out of him. He's just a marvelous son, and I just thank him for how he has cared for his mommy. My daughter, I love her. And that's the thing. I love being a mother. I love it. I think this was the gift that was me. I was meant to be. God gave me two children and an extended group of children too when I talk about my program and things like that. But my daughter, I look at her and I see a strong woman. She kind of reminds me of my mother in the sense of she wants to carry strength. And I remember when I took my daughter to preschool, kindergarten for the first time, and she was like, "Mother, I got this." Oh, you got this, you a little girl. You don't have to worry about walking me in. I got this. And not only was she like that, she was the type of child, she's the type of child she would come home and she would do homework. She just kind of like an independent individual that would show me her strength so early. She shows me her strength so early. She's still that type of person, you know. And there sometimes when she's vulnerable, she's still strong. And she to me she shows me uh, who I am through her, who mom is through her. She loves her mommy loves her, and she gives patience and grace and kindness. She can be outspoken now. She's not no little, she's not shy like that. But she has a side of her that is real gentle, and then a side that's really strong. Being a mother is just an awesome, awesome, awesome place that God has given me. To be a mother is like no other job position. Um, it is who I am. I am a mother, and I love that God gave me the ability to bear children and to love and bring up children. Being a mother is something that I would always cherish and would never want to give uh, props to anything above that beside God. I'm telling you, it's just a marvelous thing. If you all feel some kind of way about mom in the chat, you can put how you feel about your mother. You can give tribute to your mom. You can tell us, was she that type of mom that you just love? I have a cousin who loved her mom. I mean, my cousins love their mother so much. It was just unreal. And this is the thing about it, unconditional love, because guess what? Mothers aren't perfect. Now, let's just tell it like it is. We're not perfect, but we're mothers, and we are here because God allowed us to bring forth children and to love them, have that special place for them. And like I said, we get a lot of grace and patience from our children because they know we're on our own journey and they know that we are not perfect. They know we are not perfect. So we give tribute to our moms. We think even when our moms have passed away, we have memories of the good times, memories of who she is, memories of how she nurtured, holding her in our heart, looking in the mirror sometimes and say, "Oh my God, I look like my mother now." It is really unreal. I look like mommy now. I look like my mommy. And it's like, oh my goodness, there she is. There's her DNA. There's her way. I'm getting like it. Let me say something. One thing about my mom, I thought my mom was very stern, very outspoken. I was different. I was a little shy. And I just did not carry that real stern, outspoken like she did. That was something I wanted some of that, but I didn't want a lot of that. I didn't really want to be that stern and that outspoken. But I find myself now in my age now, wherein it is definitely fitting to be like her. It is fitting to have some of that of her in me. And that's why I said, yeah, I carry her here now. Because look, not only am I starting to look like her, I'm starting to act like her. But I'm glad I am, because why? I need it. Because we got to deal with people who feel as though your soft side is something that they can take advantage of. You can't take advantage of my soft side, because guess what? I got a hard side. I got a yin and a yang. I got a side that my mama put in me. When I look, I must have been studying her real good, because guess what? It's there. It's there. That hard side is there. That yin and yang, hard and soft, is definitely in me. And I thank God for it. You know, when you're doing business and when you're dealing with people and you're dealing with, others, you've got to have that side where you tell people that you can't cross that line. You can't go there with me now. I may smile a lot. This is my gift. To smile, this is my happiness. But honey, there is a lady right here that don't take no stuff from you and nobody else. Why? Because I don't have to, raw. Why? Because my mother put that there and I got it out in the nick of time. And so I use it when I need to. And when I don't need to, you'll see the softer side. You'll see the sweet. You'll see sometimes a little shy, still a little shy sometimes. But don't bring. I haven't named myself. Some people name their alter ego. Just know that, yeah, it's there. Moms do that. They creep up. Look, they may be gone from the earth, but they creep up on you, and you walk. Like I said, you look in the mirror, and there she is, right there. That's my mother right there. There go mom right there. And so we really appreciate and we tribute our mothers for being kind-hearted and true and lovable and just, all that. You all make sure if your mom is here, make sure you tell her. You give her flowers. Because I tell you what, when your mom is not here, it ain't a good feeling. You learn to adjust, but it's not a good feeling. You got somebody that brought you in this world, been here in your life forever and a day, was here before you got here, and all of a sudden they gone from the planet. You go into culture shock. You go into culture shock. Even your body, just the adrenaline goes through your blood. You like, my God, how in the world do I see my future? When my mother passed away, I went into shock. I could not believe that my mother wasn't on the planet. She's always been here. I went into culture shock where I almost couldn't see a future. Look, I was like this, trying to get through the wall. Why? Because I was traumatized. It was very traumatic. It was like, I can't even see my feet. I'm telling you all the truth. It's like you have to get beyond that feeling, because you could actually want to give up when mom passes away. But mom don't want that for you. Now remember that too. Mama didn't bring you up to be some weakling that you can't go on without her. She grew you up so you could go on once she's gone. And then you could pass on the wisdom and knowledge that she taught you to yours, so they can teach theirs, and they can teach theirs. That's what mom and them did. They didn't grow you up to be some weak person. You fall apart. Mom gone, you fall apart, can't go on. And so I had to adjust. I had to grow up. I had to see a future, because all of a sudden I was just stuck. I was just stuck. It was like, Mama? Really? Stuck. And I stuck for a long time, but I definitely felt that feeling of just a great loss. I think I began to see my future again when my grandson was born. I began to see life, and I saw myself. I saw my position, my role as a mother. I kind of looked at myself and said, wait a minute, I know she's not there, but she has invested in me where I can be a good mother, where I can be a praying mother, where I can be a mother that takes her children to church. And I did the same thing my mom did. I took my children to church all the time. I said, wait a minute. The very thing you said that you complained about, here I am doing it every time the door opened. Me and the, there we go, our family. We go to church. We have the church at home, Bible study at home. The very thing that I saw I was doing. And so I want you all to appreciate yourselves, appreciate your moms, appreciate those that stood in the gap as mothers. You know, forgive your mother if you can. You know, ask God to help you. Some of them couldn't do it, didn't have the strength or the skills or the tools to be good mothers. Forgive them. Mothers, ask God for forgiveness when you know you didn't do right by your children. You know you didn't take care of them. You know you didn't stop people from abusing them. Or there's so many things that happens as a result of being a physician as mom. And so we do the best we can, but sometimes we miss the mark. And for those that have missed the mark, ask God for forgiveness. And those that have done well, but if your children would tell you, some of them would say, you know, Mom, you didn't do me right in this predicament. You didn't take care of me right here. You know, I'm a little mad at you. You know, some kids are mad at their parents, their moms. And so we have to still, like I said, just appreciate our mothers and thank God for them. They're human, they're on their own journey, they make mistakes, but they have so much to give us. And bringing us in the world was one gift that we couldn't give ourselves. They gave that to us. Make sure you give them gifts, give them their flowers, give them their poetry, and give them good words. Give back to them what they've given to you. Please do that. And make it a beautiful, beautiful Mother's Day. You know, I laugh because sometimes when we do Mother's Day, you have restaurants and it's wrapped around the mothers and daughters and sons, and everybody got the lines wrapped around the restaurant and places to go out and celebrate and eat. I adore that. I love that. And so take them out, enjoy this time, and let them enjoy. Give them great gifts, gift cards. Give them gift cards, hint, hint. Just show them how much you love them. Tell them great words and appreciate everything that they are. So look, I'm getting ready to go, but let me give you all some upcoming shows here. We have FYI After Dark, and we have a Money and More segment coming up this Monday on the 11th. You make sure you all join us. Okay, Daryl will be here. His name is Daryl. He'll be here. He's a investor. He has invested. He got classes that he teaches. He talks about money, and he has a lot of skills. And he talks about money management and stewardship. Please, on Monday evening at 6:00 p.m. I'll put the announcement out there. Make sure I confirm it on social media platforms that he's going to be here on Monday evening. Now, don't forget FYI Monday Sports Talk, okay? Monday morning Sports Talk, 9:30 a.m. Don't forget to meet me here. Monday night After Dark. Wednesday, we have a very special guest, okay? And we want you all to join us. We're going to be talking about politics and things like that. Um, our very special guest is going to be Delegate Cliff Hayes, going to be with us, and make sure you join us. That's our Wednesdays segment. Okay, what's under the hat? What's going on in the world? What's going on in our city politically? He's going to be here to talk with us. Friday, we're going to have Fun Friday, our women's segment. I want you to join us. And look, if you all are interested in being on, if we have any ladies out there that want to be a part of that segment, what's in your closet, women's issues, talking about women across the board, all kind of positions, qualifications, uh, things that you can bring to the table for women, information for women, please make sure you inbox me, and I'll give you all the email address in a minute so you can tell me, yes, 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 I would love to be on your show. So that's Fridays at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. Let me know if you all are interested in being a part of that segment. Also, we have Chris Hinton. He's going to be coming on with Real Estate 2026. I've been telling you all about that. He'll be doing that. Something new around the town. We're going to be talking about what's going on. We're going to have our friend to come on and share some things that's going on around the town. We've got a lineup of people. I'm not going to say everyone's name because I'm going to announce them as they let me know. They confirm their dates. But we have comedian Ferguson. He's going to be coming on. They call him Ferg. He'll be on June the 3rd. I believe it's the 3rd on a Wednesday. And we're going to have a great time, laughing, good time with him. Also, Jason Baker, we're hoping in June he'll be with us. Cryptocurrency. Have you all got a chance to see our cryptocurrency segment? Well, anyway, I'm learning more about cryptocurrency, and Jason Baker is definitely teaching me and others and the listeners and viewers more about it from his point of view and from his research. Let's see what else. Like I said, we're still scheduling for May and June. We will announce those that are coming on as we get closer to those dates. I got to thank a few people. Mike, thank you. Denise, thank you. Those people that are referring folk to FYI Morning Show Live, thank you so much. If you know somebody that you feel should be on the show, make sure you inbox me or email me at fyradioshow@gmail.com. That's fyradioshow@gmail.com. Follow me on social media. Go to Facebook. Yolanda Hinton is there. Yolanda Hinton's fan page. FYI is there. One FYI is there. We've got other pages as well. LinkedIn. You can go to Y Hinton, YouTube, Crystal Records 1, CRISTO Records 1. Also, FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton right there. Also, you can go to Y Hinton on Twitter. Go to Y Hinton. Make sure you subscribe on Twitter and the other platforms, and over on TikTok. If I'm on Instagram, FYI Radio Show is on Instagram as well. Y Hinton as well. Crystal Records. What is it? Crystal Records _ the lady. I believe it's something like that. Yeah, on Instagram. And then TikTok. If you all from other platforms can come over here, it's Y Hinton, YHINTON. I tell you what, I wish I could see those that are over on Facebook. I can't see you right now, but guess what? We have Pooja _SI Sing H. Ooh, I'm gonna spell it. POOJA _SINGH _RAIPUT 1 2. Now that's long. But Pooja, thank you for joining me over here on Instagram. Those that are there, make sure you say something in the chat. Make sure you say something in the chat, and Uh, Let me know how you doing, how you gonna spend your weekend. Andre, how are you? Look at Andre Samuels. How are you? Where are you? You gotta let me know where you are. I want to tell Crystal I saw you up here on TikTok. IBA, is it fall? Banjo, hello. Monkeys are worthy. I think that's it. The monkeys are worthy. OBAARI, I believe that's it. Uh, OJDAGO, Odago, is that how you pronounce it? Um, let's see, Cats Lover XD, Minnie, hello, Wynadum, hello, MK, hello, Camelo, uh, so many. Morgan Moore, hi. QZ Ride, or QZ Rider, yes. Uh, Aquita, hello. Deborah, hello. Mateus, hello. Summer, I think that's it. I'm not quite sure. JU Jules, hello. It's so many of you on, but I want to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. Look, have a good time. You know I'm getting ready to go out and enjoy this beautiful sunny weather here in the Hampton Roads area. Look, gonna be back with sports talk. Are you all looking at the playoffs? Are you all checking out the playoffs now? You can't sit on the playoffs because it's almost over with. And we're gonna continue to check out the playoffs all the way to the end, and then we're gonna go to the other sports. You know, they're getting ready for the I believe what is it? The drafts, another draft. Is it the NBA drafts? I think it's going to be the NBA drafts. We already seen the NFL drafts. But anyway, we'll be talking about that. We're going to be talking about other sports as well, not just those two sports. But hey, those are the main sports that I look at. But anyway, we're going to come back for Monday Sports Talk. Make sure you join me. Make sure you follow me, subscribe. Again, let me give you all the email address. It is FYI radio show live at gmail.com. If you all are interested in the Young Women Achieving Success program, I want you to take this email address down. It's CristoRecords@cox.net, CRISTO records@cox.net. Crystal Records. That's my Crystal Records. I'm sorry. Crystal Community. Cristo Community at Cox.net. CRISTO Community at Cox.net. Please, if you all are interested in Young Women Achieving Success Program for 2026-27, get your girls in. We're recruiting now, opening up registration now. If you all are interested in this beautiful program, you can get more information and make sure you email Cristo, CRISTO Community at cox.net. So look, see you all on Monday. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, Bulvic Academy, www.bulvicacademy.com. Also go to beardgods.com, www.beardgods.com. Look, make sure you all have a beautiful, 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 wonderful, man, there's so many. A beautiful, the real Birdie, I see you. A1, let's see. Amanda, how are you? All right, let's see. Yvette, Amanda's going to be on with us as soon as I can get this calendar up and popping. We're going to add her to it. I've got to contact her so she can look at her calendar. Yvette, hello. DJ, hello. Yitzi, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Bunny, hi. Damaris, hello. Is it Sion or Sean? Sean, I think that's it. Alexis, good morning. What is this one? Butting. I don't know, but that's I gotta find out what that is. It went past so fast. LD, hello. Lacey, hello. E ESS, hello. Jericho, is that how I pronounce it? Gmo, Lakeisha, A Johnson, good morning. Wow, brown skin, good morning. Puka, Puka, is that right? Am I doing it right? Buckins, brother, Gary, Majette, Gary, Majette. Look, talking about Cavalier Manor. Good morning, Gary. How are you? You know, I check you out from time to time. When I see you, I see you on TikTok. Dew Street, Joe Nub, look, Joe Nub. I know you, the Dempsey, uh, the Williams family. I know you know Williams family. Sergio, hi. Robert, what's up? Raji, what's going on? Music. Let's see. Music. Love is happiness. I'm trying to get everybody before I go. Jan. Um, let's see who else. Joseph White. Peace. User 8. Let's see. User 88460865252. I believe that's it. Eugene. Hello. Or Elgin. I'm sorry. Hello, Tracy Watts, Jessica Costello, Mary, what's going on? Destiny, hello, beautiful. Mariah, K Kivis. I think this is Mel Frame. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Sandra Hopkins. Whoo! So many folk up here. Molly, Trayvon. I know I can't get everybody. I want to. Edward Johnson. Oh, wow, wow, wow. So many of you all. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. We're going to say bye to TikTok first. I tell you, we're going to say bye to you all. Let's see here. Um, but we're going to say bye to you all. We hope to see you on Monday, Jacqueline. And I'm so thankful for you all. Happy Mother's Day to all moms. You all are a blessing to the planet, to your children, to the community. Keep up the good work. And we'll see you back here. Right. See you all.